Wedding is one of the happiest days in a person's life, but for at least a dozen couples, their memories might be gone forever. It's all because a wedding videographer hasn't delivered on his promises. NBC Connecticut troubleshooter Jolene Kent tracked him down to get answers.
Hi, Jesse. Meet Jesse Clark. He's the owner of Sure Shot Videography, and he's running from the NBC Connecticut Troubleshooters.
There are 12 brides looking for their wedding videos? It's kind of messed up to screw with someone on what's supposed to be their most special day of their life.
Clark's company shot wedding videos for more than a dozen brides we spoke to.
He seemed really nice.
Had a good special. We really liked him.
But they all say he did not deliver on their contracts, and in most cases, didn't deliver any video at all.
We just kept waiting, and we just kept waiting, and we kept emailing and kept emailing.
Eventually, the emails just stopped getting answered.
After his company shot the video, Clark disappeared with the footage. The couple's contract said they'd receive their DVDs in 8 to 12 weeks. The Romeos, however, waited 8 months. And then they started pushing.
I said if I don't get it within a certain amount of time, I feel like I'm going to have to pursue legal action. And then he just wrote back in one email, "See you in court."
Francesca and Nicholas DeRobio had slightly better luck. After waiting for 7 months, they got these highlights on a web video. But to get that full DVD, they went to the next level.
I went straight to the police department, and the sergeant went over with me to the storefront.
She got the DVD, but she said the wedding looked like a home video. They say they never got most of what was guaranteed in their contract.
So you're supposed to get up to 6 hours of footage, 2 fully edited 90-minute DVDs. Ours is 60 minutes, and that's the rough copy.
And it says here, sterling silver-plated DVD case, and this is what you got.
I could have done that myself.
The Romeos and DeRobios are not alone. The NBC Connecticut troubleshooters talked to 12 couples in Connecticut, New York, and Massachusetts missing wedding videos from Sure Shot. They each paid Clark in full between $500 and $1,000 each. Clark's excuses: a power surge during Hurricane Irene, a hard drive crash, family illness, and that he was waiting for a custom-engraved DVD case. He promised them full refunds in a letter dated February 1st, but they still have not received a penny back. The Massachusetts Attorney General's office told us it's received 12 formal complaints against Sure Shot in the last 6 months alone. The Better Business Bureau gave them an F, based on numerous unanswered complaints. And that's just the beginning. Sure Shot Videography has closed since the complaints started. Go to the Sure Shot website now and you're redirected to a new wedding videography company, Magnolia Films, also started by Jesse Clark. And in August, he opened Sure Shot Portrait Studio in Millbury, Massachusetts. Clark didn't respond to our repeated phone calls, so we visited his business several times. On our 3rd trip, he saw us coming and headed straight for the door.
There are 12 brides looking for their wedding videos? What do you have to say about that?
He sprinted around the mall, down a hill, and across the street to avoid our questions. We did meet his employee, Keith Morin.
Several times a day, I tell Jesse about customers that have called me and willing to accept money back, willing to accept anything, the raw footage that we have, and tell him about it. He doesn't usually have a response.
And with Clark running away from giving answers, the brides and grooms are telling everyone they know to stay away.
You can't go forward and you can't start a new name and a new company and just leave everything, all the mistakes you made behind.
He's motivated with greed. He has no remorse, no shame.
There has been a silver lining, though. The Romeos suddenly received their wedding video, postmarked 2 days after the troubleshooters began calling Sure Shot. But 10 other couples are still waiting for their own happily ever after. Jolene Kent, NBC Connecticut Troubleshooters.
And Sure Shot Portraits has plans to expand into Connecticut with a new store at Buckland Hills Mall in Manchester. A mall representative confirms a leasing deal is in the works for July, but says it has not yet signed a lease. They also say they're unaware of any complaints against the company. If you have a story for the troubleshooters, email news@nbcconnecticut.com or call 1-800-523-9848.